Well, I am here at the campsite laughing about the AMC, asking for donations. Alright, that right there is where I came from. Climbed to the top of the small hill, so I've obviously left camp. And there's quite a view up here. I dawdled until about 7:30. And that's a 360-degree view. That's where the trail goes. And the next stop is Mohoosuc Notch. I did find out there's a trail that you can bail out to the road. And I think I'm gonna look at the notch and make up my mind on whether or not I think it's safe. But right now the plan's still to go for it, even though, as I've mentioned several times, it does make me a little nervous. Alright, well, I gotta go down this mountain and then I'm there. I'll catch up with you, hopefully. Alright, we're here at the notch. Put everything in my pack that I can. Tightened up everything I can on the outside. We're gonna go for it. It's 0.9 miles of supposedly the hardest on the trail. That's the last bailout, I believe. So yeah, if it's too bad, I guess I can come back. But we're gonna go for it. No trekking poles. Gonna be doing a lot of hand climbing here. And the camera's going away. Wallet's in my pack, normally not. Phone, I'm gonna keep in its pocket where I normally keep it. It's a little risky, but if something does happen, I doubt I'll have signal, but would at least like to have access to it. And it begins. All right. See you. All right. Well, I think I'm pretty much done with Mohoosuc Notch, but I just saw a bear cub run up into the woods over there, and this is not the place to be worried about a mama bear. And I haven't seen the mama bear. It is on the other side of that creek. Oh, Christ almighty. But, well, if I get mauled to death here, I survive the notch. I don't see the mama. Oh, it's not good. Not good. Hey, bear! Get out of here! I'm just hiking. Not bothering you, not bothering your baby. I don't know where you are. I'm not trying to come at you. Oh boy. Well, I think this is where you're supposed to stop and get water, but I'm gonna get away. All right, well, this is not representative of Mohoosuc Notch. So I'm just gonna keep going because of that bear. And man, I really wanted to stop and get water. Hopefully there's something a little ways up. All right. Alrighty. Over Mohoosuc Arm, through Mohoosuc Notch. Honestly, it was the slowest mile of the trail. I don't think it was the hardest mile of the trail, the notch. The bear at the end was a little icing on the cake, and I've made it to Speck Pond. It's 5.1 miles from where I started, and I was gonna try to go into Bethel, Maine, but everything's booked up. And I'm really low on resupply, so I kind of need to go in. So I don't know what to do. It's only 12:30. I could go 7+ miles to the next shelter, which would put me past Bethel, but I'd be really running a risk of running out of food before Andover. Or I could stop here and Nero and tomorrow, which would just be 2 extremely short days on top of a bunch of short days. It is raining, so maybe I'll just go eat lunch and think about it for half an hour. Doesn't look like the terrain's going to be so bad I wouldn't be able to make the 7 miles, but I just don't know. I'm going to try calling if I have signal and see if I can find anything, but tough choice. I'm kind of never going to get there at this pace. I was just thinking it'd be funny if subconsciously I'm going slow because I don't want to go home, because consciously I'm very much ready to go home. So maybe I'm having an inner battle I don't even know about. All right, let me go find the shelter and eat some lunch and figure out what I want to do. Super Nero followed by Super Nero, or risk stretching it to Andover.